Welcome to Bali. 1. Lempuyang Temple. Rising 1,175 meters above sea level, Lempuyang is the highest temple in Bali, as well as one of the most spectacular. As you arrive at the temple, you're greeted by the magical sight of Mount Agung framed by the famous gates of heaven. From here, you can either enjoy the views of Lempuyang at the foot of the mountain, or climb over 1,700 steps to the peak. If you do decide to make the pilgrimage, you'll be rewarded with a fascinating walk dotted with other smaller temples, playful long-tailed macaque monkeys and a breathtaking, expansive vista of eastern Bali. The temple is located in Karangasem Regency, only a 3-hour drive away from Ubud. You'll want to get up very early to explore Lempuyang, especially as the gates of heaven attract large crowds. For the Instagram lover, this is one of the best temples in Bali for photo shoots. Pura Besaki. Known as the Mother Temple, Besaki Temple is a rite of passage for anyone visiting the island. Over 1,000 years old, it's the largest, holiest Hindu temple and one of the best temples in Bali. The sprawling complex consists of some 80 temples, but only a few are open to the public. The largest is Pura Penataran Agung, which has different areas representing the 7 layers of the universe, each with their own shrines. Located high on the southwestern slopes of Mount Agung, Besaki has quite mystical, awe-inspiring quality. It's around a 1-hour drive from Ubud. Wulandanu Baraton Temple. Another iconic water temple and one of best temples in Bali is Wulandanu Baraton Temple, well deserving of a spot on any Bali itinerary. The temple complex is on the shores of Lake Baraton in the mountains near Bedul, only around a 1-hour drive from Ubud. The mountains encircling this location give it somewhat of a mesmerizing and dreamy feel, and make this temple a hot spot for photographers. It's a truly mystical sight when the fog hugs the water fog, invoking a mystical air. Rich in both history and beauty, the temple was constructed in the 17th century to honor Hindu trinity Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva and the lake goddess Danu. When the Baraton River water rises, the temple almost appears to be floating, which makes for an incredible photo opportunity. Bali, one of the most picturesque islands in Indonesia, has some of the best beaches in the world. White sand beaches, turquoise waters, palm trees, and a climate that's perfect for a relaxing getaway. There's so much to do and experience when holidaying in Bali, with so many paradisaical beaches to explore. It can sometimes be difficult to decide which beaches to visit in Bali. So, get set for the Eat, Pray, Love Bali experience, as we've narrowed down on the best options with this list of top beaches in Bali. List of top beaches in Bali. Green Bowl Beach, Seminyak Beach, Pasir Putih, Jimbaran Beach, Balangan Beach, Kuta Beach, Sanur Beach, Suluban Beach. The beauty of Bali. Traditional temple entrance. Ubud, Bali, lazy coconut trees, long sand beaches, crystalline blue waters, lush rainforests, sleepy volcanoes, vibrant green rice terraces, fiery orange sunsets, lively monkeys, and flitting colorful birds. Yes, Bali is a quintessential tropical paradise. But the true beauty of Bali lies in the culture, the people, and the arts that permeate every facet of this magical island. Bali, predominantly Hindu, seems to live and breathe in its strong belief system. Balinese Hinduism and village life creates a close-knit community of people that support each other in the various rituals, festivals and ceremonies. They worship the traditional Hindu gods of Shiva, Vishnu and Brahma, a trinity of the supreme being, Sangam Widhi. But Balinese Hindus also honor the supreme spirit manifested in all elements of nature and animals. There is an overall intention to achieve balance and harmony between humans and gods and nature. It is a sacred relationship that is protected and cherished throughout daily life. For instance, Balinese put out offerings, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day, of flowers, rice, fruit and incense. It is a way of giving back to the gods for what they have given you. It is also a way of keeping demons at bay. Offerings can be seen everywhere in Bali at their many temples and even on the sidewalk outside shops and restaurants. Be careful not to step on them. The Balinese have managed to maintain the traditions and are happy to share them with curious tourists. In Ubud, there are nightly performances of various sacred dances. The Ligo, for instance, is a storytelling dance told by graceful young women using intricate hand gestures and facial expressions, and wearing ornate, colorful costumes and headpieces. The dances, as well as popular shadow puppet shows, are a way for the Balinese to pass on important Hindu teachings. The Kikak fire and trance dance features chanting shirtless men to tell the story of an epic battle. For the last act of this outdoor evening show, they light a pile of coconut husks on fire. When the fire simmers down to burning embers, a dancer runs barefoot through the pile and scatters the husks in a spray of sparks. They repeatedly sweep the glowing husks back into the middle so the dancer can pick them again and again, sending showers of sparks into the air and toward the audience. It is quite a spectacle. Rituals and performances offer tourists a peek into these interesting and mystical traditions. But they also reveal the creative, graceful nature of the Balinese people. The art of Bali. It seems that everywhere you look in Bali there is art. It may have grown out of the desire to adorn temples with carvings and fabrics, but the Balinese people have an obvious gift for expressing themselves through artful crafts. It is evident in the smallest of details at hotels and restaurants, and of course in the many art galleries and shops. But the best place to see the art of Bali is in the studios where the pieces are created. Stone carving, wood carving, painting, jewelry making, and batik and ikat fabrics are the most common handicrafts here. You can spend a whole day with a private driver for about $30 USD who will take you to the various villages where artisans create their wares. The artists are so friendly and welcoming, they love to show you what they are working on. I love the handmade pieces that I bought in Bali, including an ikat runner, a silver bracelet, and a painting of the rice terraces. They remind me every day of the beauty of Bali.